During the latest installment of the ITV daytime chat show Loose Women, host Kay Adams was joined by Judi Love, Gloria Hunniford, and Jane Moore. After discussing the latest headlines, the ladies went on to look at Judi's life before she was a hit on Loose Women, playing a clip of all her best bits throughout her career. However, Judi broke down in tears when discussing her mum's death and being a child carer. As the clip ended, tears were rolling down Judi's face, as Kay exclaimed, "You're crying already, Judi. Is that quite emotional for you to just see that? Oh my God, we don't want to do this to you." Comforting her, Jane added, "It's how far you have come, it is there right before your eyes." Admitting why she felt emotional, Judi said, "Yeah, that is really overwhelming. It's joyous tears, it is just sometimes, oh my God. When you see it and when you're living in the journey and doing it, you're so busy doing it and so focused on where you want to get to, you kind of like park things where they are or where they have been. Because you are on a new path, so seeing it all back you remember the process and you remember the tiredness and the joy, you remember the hurt, and the laughter and the people." After discussing what her childhood was like, Judi went on to discuss the moment she witnessed her mum's first aneurysm and became a child carer. She said, "When I was 9, my mum had an aneurysm. Unfortunately, I was there when it happened. My mum was doing what she does so well, cooking at the time, and she was making cakes for some summer fete that I had at school, and she was saying she didn't feel right. I remember her calling me and then she started to pray and I knew something was wrong and I was running out of the house. In that moment of not knowing that my mom could pass away, I wanted to wear these Wellington boots and I put them on, and I went to the lady who lived at the top of the road. I knocked for the neighbor and they came in and obviously saw that my mom was in a bad way and they kept me in the front room. Then my dad turned up and I was like something is really wrong and my dad looked so nervous because my mom was such a strong woman." Princess Diana investigator breaks silence on her death 25 years on. Gloria asked how long her mum went on to live, to which Judi revealed she lived for another 25 years and suffered 5 strokes in total. Sadly for Judi, her mum died just weeks before Judi gave birth to her child, breaking down in tears at the memory. She had dementia, she stopped talking. She passed in a beautiful way. We call it traveling, on your way to death. We were all around her, her best friend was there rubbing her chest, rubbing her hands, playing the tambourine and her favorite gospel tunes. Then I was doing an imitation of my auntie, and my mum's eyes were closed, she's taking quite deep breaths. I was doing that and was big belly pregnant as we call it, and she laughed. And everyone was like, oh my God. I did it again and she laughed. What else could be the greatest thing that as your mum is traveling, I made her laugh. That's what made me think, if I can do that, then I can try and do comedy. That was the push. Loose Women airs weekdays from 12:30 p.m. on ITV.